Hey, what's going on? In this video, I want to talk with you about stop trying to fit in. And I want to share with you what happens when you try to fit in. I was listening to this sermon from Dr. Charles Stanley. I love listening to his sermon, and I forget the title of the sermon that I was listening to. And part of it was in that sermon, he asked, how many of you pray and ask God about everything before you do anything? And when you're trying to fit in, let me tell you the thing that I see that happens a lot when you're trying to fit in. You lose yourself. You lose who you are. You lose who God created you to be. You might be trying to fit in to something that God never had planned for you to fit into. You're trying to get accepted into this group, into this organization, into this club. You're wanting to drive this in order for you to fit in. You want to live in this neighborhood in order for you to fit in. And all the while, if you're not careful, you're losing who you are. So many of us have lived a large part of our lives not even knowing who we are. We never took the time to learn who we are. Or maybe we thought we knew who we are, but we didn't. And we found out later on in life, I thought I knew myself. I was that way. I was that person. I felt like I knew myself, but I knew there was something different. It would seem like there was something different about my life. And when I realized I didn't know myself, I didn't know who I was because of the different things that went on in life, my father not being involved in my life, and all the stuff that was related to that affected every area of my life. And I was well into my adulthood, probably in my 40s, when I realized I didn't know myself. And when you're trying to fit in to these different things around these different people, to be in different organizations, to whatever it is, however it is, to be in a relationship, trying to get this person to like you, you're changing who you are, you're changing your core values, you're changing who God created you to be because you want to be accepted by this person. You want to be in a relationship. That's why you have some people that will get involved with someone that's already involved in a relationship, whether that person is married, because you don't want to be by yourself. You say, I'd rather have a piece of person than be with nobody. I would rather share a person rather than be by myself. You deserve better than that. You are more than that. Maybe you're not made to fit in at all. You're not made to fit in. And when you continue to try to fit in, you're losing who you are. You're losing yourself. If you never knew yourself, you'll never learn who God created you to be. And in that sermon of Dr. Charles Stanley, he says so often in that sermon, how many of you have prayed and asked God about everything? God, should I buy this car? Lord, is this who I'm supposed to marry? Is this where we're supposed to eat? Is my child supposed to go to this school? Am I supposed to be in this relationship? The Bible teaches us to pray about everything. Everything. It didn't say about some things. Some of us probably don't want to pray and ask God because his answer might not line up with what we want. I was like that at times. What if God tell me, I don't want you to get this, or no, you shouldn't buy this right now? And I didn't pray because he led me and gave me a different answer than what I'm going to outright disregard and disobey his rules and his order for my life. You deserve better. You don't have to fit in. Stop trying to fit in. And once you learn to become who you are, who God created you to be, and accept that, I believe things in your life is going to change. I believe that you're going to see a big difference. I believe that you're going to start to feel better about yourself. You're going to be pleased with yourself because you are accepting who you are. You're learning yourself. And when you're learning yourself, when you know who you are, you know your value, you're not going to tolerate certain things. It's just not. And I believe people, situations will all be attracted to you. Those that are supposed to be in your life will come into your life, but we can't force it. So pray and ask God to help you in this area. Lord, I know you didn't create me to fit in. Order my steps. Teach me. Show me how you want me to live my life. All right. Hope this was helpful. If it was, let me know what you think. I'm going to have to look for that sermon again because I want to listen to it again. It was a great sermon. It was by Dr. Charles Stanley. All right. Take care. God bless. And I will check you out on the next video. Have a good one.